I'm nervous. I'm always nervous in these. Oh God. I'm always nervous, bro. Hello? Oh, hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, my man? What's good, bro? Hold on, I gotta change the picture because I'm mega scuffed and
What
I
the
thought
hell?
I did it, but I
What the
didn't.
hell? What the hell is that
Shit.
picture?
Dude, I found it on the internet. I didn't have one. I needed one.
That's
Listen, I needed it
that's
like,
that's
oh my
that's a
God, this
picture
picture's
one
so
somebody
big.
put on a goddamn net worth thingy,
Oh,
bro.
no way. Dude, wait. This picture you sent so big. Oh, it's so scuffed. Hey, man, welcome. There we go. I'm so sorry, man. It's a yeah. I'm a meme, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Thanks for coming on today. I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry it's so late for you.
No worries, bro. How are you, man?
I'm good, dude. I'm good, man. Happy to have you on, bro. Happy to have you
Happy to
on.
be here, man.
Dude. So, how's your day been?
It's been good. It's about just hit midnight here, past midnight,
Have you been asleep since I talked to you last night or no?
I mean, I slept after we talked last night for a little
Yeah.
bit there, and then
Okay.
go about my day and stuff.
I felt bad, dude, when you're like, wait, is it in 36 hours or 12 hours? I'm like, oh, it's in 12 hours.
No, 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 no. It's all good.
All right, man. Well,
Is
dude.
it is everything clear, like the audio and
Oh,
stuff?
yeah,
You sound
everything.
like you're in a big room, man.
I mean, on stream, it won't sound like it, but to
Oh,
you, it
okay, okay,
probably will.
yeah. Okay.
I just moved into my new apartment and
Can you mention?
yeah, my mansion, my
Ah, see,
one bedroom, one
okay.
den. You know how it is. But
What's up, man? Okay, that's
yeah,
cool.
I appreciate
Where
you
do you
coming
live
on today,
anyway?
dude. I'm on I live in I almost said what area I live in. Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, the state, the state.
I live in California.
Ah, okay, okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, live in Cali. But yeah, just I'll probably be out here for another year or two and then move to New York, honestly.
New York. Are you
Yeah.
originally from New York?
Yeah, I'm not originally from New York, but my family lives in New Jersey and I just got connected back with my family again after like 4 to 5 years. So definitely it's
Oh,
like a yeah,
wow.
it's like a big thing them coming back in my life. So like, kind of want to go back and have them a part of my life. But I've also built a lot of friendships here in California, so it's like it's a double edged
That's
sword.
crazy. Yeah.
On one
I guess
side,
that's
it's like yeah.
does your community know the story behind that,
Oh
or is that
yeah,
something you
yeah.
don't
No,
talk
my
about?
community knows. They know. I mean, my dad passed away. But me and my dad weren't.
Okay.
We weren't like close at all. Like, we were when I was younger, but fucking just things didn't work out. Separated for a while, and then you know, obviously with my dad passing, that's how I got closer back to my mom and my little brother and shit. But that's why I kind of want to
Oh.
move to New York. They live in New Jersey, so it's like not too far. But have you ever been in New York?
I think I've been there on like a transit, but that's about it. I've not like gone around and stuff like that.
You a big city person or nah?
I like the big cities, but for like
Yeah.
home, probably somewhere like I don't know. Cali seems nice. You got like a nice little suburb, and then you go to the city and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
California is nice, but it's also fucking just ridiculous here. Like
Is it expensive?
it's so expensive, dude. It's so expensive. It's
Yeah, yeah,
crazy
yeah.
expensive.
I know the houses there. Like, my wife is actually American, and
Oh, okay.
she lived in San Diego,
Right. Oh, that's
and
really yeah.
we were looking at like houses and stuff like that if you were gonna move there in the future, like when my son is older. But it's also it's also expensive, man. You need like at least a million,
Yeah,
to have
no,
something
exactly. Yeah,
decent.
and that's not even like, dude, like
Yeah.
here, like you can't get a fucking house for under 1 million. Like if you're anywhere in like, I don't want to say certain areas, but yeah, it's like
Yeah, the
it
rich
is
they were
super fucking expensive,
like La
dude.
Jolla and stuff like that,
Like
right? You
imagine
gotta
getting a 2 bedroom for fucking
mm.
$1.5 million, like, and it's not even renovated. It's like old, you know what I mean? Like that's just so
Yeah.
weird. But it's the
But that's,
property.
but that stuff is so cool over there, man. Like in Europe, in America, like the rich countries in Europe, I guess,
Yeah.
everything's so I don't know what you call it. Like the communities are so manicured, you know what I mean? Like
Oh, like a
it's so
suburb,
pretty.
pretty much.
Yeah, everything's just
Yeah,
so pretty. Like, there's like homeowners stuff that they take care of all the lawn and shit like that. Over
yeah.
here, that doesn't
HOA
exist,
and all
man.
that shit.
Yeah, like over here, like where I'm from Brunei, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's next to Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines. People that don't know, like a lot of countries over here, like you could buy. Let's say you have a $2 million home, right?
Right.
But then the house next to you could look like real shit. You know what I mean?
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a community neighbor thing. Only royalty gets that, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Do you plan on staying there for the rest of your life, or do you think you want to move to the States?
I wanna man, I don't know what the move would be. I feel like having like a place that I could go to, like a second home would be great. Maybe like in Manila or something like that, because I'm half Filipino too. That
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
awesome. Oh, somewhere in Cali, because we've got like my wife's got family in America. So,
Oh,
somewhere
nice.
there maybe as well. It just depends. To see how much money I make streaming first, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, hey, that's how it works,
Yeah.
So obviously, we've interacted like a lot in GTA, but I don't think we've ever like. I feel like me and you, like we've, although we've interacted from time to time, it's never been like a full on thing where like I feel like it's every once in a while. You know what I mean? So I never
I
really
feel
know like your full story or like the whole like story behind Benji or even how you got into like RP and everything. Like usually with some people in the community, like kind of know where they come from, but I have no idea.
Oh,
Did you start with
right.
roleplay or did you like what did how did you start your streaming
Bro,
career?
that's a long story, man. Is that how you do these
Yeah,
podcasts?
no,
Are you
that's
sure?
yeah. So
Does
like
the community want to know?
yeah, so pretty much what we do is like when I started this podcast, it was mainly the fact of like we want the long stories, we want the juicy details. Like it's pretty much taking you out of the role play and then you telling us like who you are and what your story is and
Okay.
how you started
Well,
into doing what you do. Pretty much.
well, I got on Twitch about maybe 5 years ago
Oh damn.
because
Okay, same around the same time then.
yeah. So over here, what do you call this? I used to be a senior officer in the Ministry of Education,
Oh okay.
where basically, I'd be admin. I'm also like I got a master's degree in education,
Sheesh.
like stuff like that. I was working like full time, like government wage and shit like that.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't enough, man. Like it just wasn't enough. Like it's one of the like top salaries you could have here, but it's just not. It just wasn't good
You
enough. So I
mean
said I
like
need to.
when you say like not enough, do you mean like just like
Like
money
it's
wise or
not.
just mainly
Yeah,
like
money wise.
yeah.
Like and I was like, this sucks, bro. Like how you could have somebody from a developed country or somebody that comes from like the states or something like that, right? And they could
Right.
be, let's say, a basic job, okay? And this is no insult towards anybody, but you don't need any particular set of qualifications, right? Let's say you're a waiter.
Okay.
A waiter in New York could probably have more spending power to go on holiday than I did as a fucking officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's rubbish, bro. So I said, okay, let me try streaming because I feel like I'm a little bit more entertaining than 90% of the motherfuckers that I see. So
there
I
we
was
go.
like,
Self love. I feel that.
yeah, I was like, fuck it, bro. Like I like to laugh and shit like that. Let me try.
Right.
So I started, and boy, was I wrong, man. It was not easy to start, man. This shit ain't easy, bro.
No, it's not.
This
Bro.
shit ain't easy, bro.
I feel like it's
started-
even. I feel like it's kind of harder to like. Nah, it's easier now, but yeah, it's definitely easier now.
I think it's
in
easier
degrees,
now.
in degrees, yeah.
It's easier now in roleplay.
Yeah, yeah.
But outside of roleplay, it's still like it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Like people. Okay, well, I'll get to that later. I think I started playing a game called Dauntless. It's like Monster Hunter, but
I think I've heard of that, dude.
Yeah. So I played Dauntless. I was stuck at like 20 viewers or something like that, and then I said, let me try like helping people, helping like people grind, because I was good at the game.
Right.
And then people wanted to get carried, right? So I got 75, 100 viewers, and I said, "Wow, okay, I got my Twitch partnership. I was earning like $500, 500 to 1,000 USD like a month, like streaming 8 hours a day and shit like that."
How long did it take for you to get to that level of like 5?
Oh, that took.
Yeah.
I think that was like 4 to 6 months.
Okay.
4 to 6 months, but it was crazy on me because I'd have to wake up at 5 to 6 a.m.
Right.
Because I was teaching at the time as well, so I have to be at school by 7, right? And then work finishes around 4:30. Then when I get home, my son was just born. But no, this was before my son was born. But yeah, that happened along the way. I was role playing already. I had to take care of some fam stuff after that, and then I'd always be streaming like from anywhere from 7 p.m. ish right after dinner until like midnight, and then sleep, then rinse and repeat.
Yep.
It was mad, bro. And that was like when I first started. And after that, I said it was so boring just playing Dauntless every day. I started doing Monster Hunter World, where I was like, I created this fake thing where I'd go for like world streamer records, which didn't even fucking exist. You know what I'm saying? But they were like there were streamers that were like showing off that they could like kill like the hardest Nergigante in like in 3 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just got like 3 of my community members that like were OP at the game, and I told them, let's just build the most like OP setup, and then let's just advertise this as like carrying noobs for free. So we'd pick up a noob with like no gear, and then we'd finish Monster Hunter World for them, right? So that got me to like 150 viewers. I was like, wow, I'm doing it great. Now this is the funny thing, okay? This is the funny thing. I jumped into role play because my wife, she was like, hey, you could play this game, man. I was like, nah, fuck that game. That's weird. You know what?
Well, you thought that about GTA?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I was like, that's fucking weird, bro.
I thought, dude.
Yeah, like, why the fuck are you gonna pretend to be another person? That's weird as hell.
Mine was I fucking with GTA. I felt the same thing. I mean, I role played before GTA, but it was like I did Daisy role play. So I looked at GTA and I was like, bro, what the fuck is this? This shit isn't fucking role play. This is fucking GTA Online. You're telling me I die and I just respawn? Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, bro, that shit's weird as hell. Little did me and you both know, dude.
Yeah, and I actually I didn't even know what GTA looked like because until today I haven't like played more than 10 minutes for any GTA campaign. So I've only seen.
Wait.
I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Bro, what the fuck? You've never played, bro? What? You never played?
Never
the story mode.
Never played story mode. I played like 30 minutes of the GTA 5, but that's it,
dude.
The last thing I remember is getting out of the bank in GTA 5, like the beginning part where you like try to go into like this armored place. I don't remember.
That's the prologue.
Yeah, the prologue. Yeah, I was stuck there. And
bro,
I was like,
dude, you gotta play it, man.
Yeah, I will. And I looked into I saw somebody playing. I remember this. It was Space Boy. I remember Space Boy. This was at the time.
Was it the thing with the mods?
I don't know, but it was like 5M. I don't know if it was 5M or whatever, but it was NoPixel, right?
Oh, okay.
And I saw the game. I was like, wow, that's actually really cool. That looks like real life. I should try that out, man. So I ended up joining and became the admin of Asia's first whitelisted server.
Damn. Okay, wait. So Space Boy got you into roleplay, pretty much.
All I can remember is he was driving on Los Santos Freeway, and I thought the game was so like it looked so real that I said, okay, I'm just gonna buy the game and load it up.
Right. Damn.
He wasn't even role playing or anything like that, but I remember it was his stream.
Yeah.
Because he had, I was like, who the hell, this hippie looking motherfucker, like long hair and everything like that.
Right. That's funny as fuck. He does have hippie hair. That's really good though. He pulls it off.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
his
yeah. No,
beard
he looks
too.
good. He
It
looks
looks
good with
good.
it.
It
Yeah.
looks good.
And after that, I don't know, man. Like I was playing on the Asian server. That got to like, I guess it was still like 100 plus viewers. It was fun, but it became like I don't know how to say. I feel like we hit the English language barrier for the server because it turned into like full on public mode, just gang banging all day and people just wanting to shoot each other after
Yeah,
after
it's like
5 minutes
GTA
of
Online at
talking.
that point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what happened. I ran the PD there, did some other stuff. It was great. Like a lot of the people that came from there, they actually started doing really well, like locally. Like they get like 400, 500 viewers at least, like in Philippines.
Yeah, dude.
Some of them are like Thailand and shit like that. They didn't do too bad.
A lot of I don't know if you ever look at the GTA category. Like, I mean, that's a dumb question. I'm sure you do. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
there's so
The
many.
lines.
There's like other servers that are like, obviously a whole bunch of like there's Russian servers.
Yeah, the
there's
Polish
a whole-
ones are doing great
Polish,
now.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
like there's people that are rocking like fucking like 10, 15K viewers, bro. And like it's just fucking insane. Like looking at it, it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah. So when it was stagnant there, I decided to apply for NoPixel. After a while, my wife told me to again, so
Right.
I just listened to her because she was like, "Well, if you listened to me from the beginning, you would have been role playing even sooner, then you would have made money even sooner." So I was like, "Okay, let's go."
It's just like I fucking told you so.
So I just did. I got a NoPixel. I played Benji.
Right.
I started Benji off as a character that was basically fresh off the boat, Filipino. I used an accent like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? What?
Yeah.
Don't take my $2, man. You're going to rob me. That's my life's worth. I need to send money back to the Philippines, man. Stuff like that."
Yeah.
I did that for like 4 or 5 months, man. But it was so like my introduction to NoPixel was whack, bro.
Wait, you didn't like it?
It was. It's not that I didn't like it. It was. I
mean,
okay.
it's harder sometimes. I mean, like,
No. It was because the first thing I went to, and I'm not lying. A lot of people think that I joke about this, but
right.
I didn't know anybody from Chang Gang, from the Lean Boys or whatever. I never watched those streams, right?
Yeah,
I just tried. I knew it was a serious place. So that feeling. Like you probably don't know, but if you're new to something and then like there are big streamers everywhere, you're like a little bit like cautious, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So my first day on the server, I pissed off Mr. K and about 30 people around him.
Yeah.
And then like everybody in like the dojo just started smacking on Benji. And I was like, fuck, what the fuck did I do wrong, man?
Yep.
I literally threw a punch on him. And I was like, God damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And the next thing, like somewhere along that timeline, right? Guess who kidnaps me when I'm looking for a ride in Sandy Shores?
Wait, who is it?
Sab. Fucking Sab, man.
Oh,
and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta do this, blah 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 blah." And basically, he just kidnaps me for 30 minutes just to make me get materials or something like that.
He kidnapped you to make you run materials.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? And I can't remember if that was before or after the Mr. Chang thing, but that happened, right? And during the same like beginning, there was a race. There was a
like
Sanchez.
$1 million race, wasn't it?
Not the $1 million race. That was I was not gonna get invited to that, but there was a bike a Sanchez race.
Uh-huh.
At the fields next to the ranch. The little track.
Yeah, the dirt bike track.
Yeah. So in that track, we did the race. I went there with fuck, what is his name? Leader of the Russians. He doesn't play anymore. Terrani's character.
Oh fuck, what was his character?
Boris.
Boris, yes, yeah, Boris. It was Boris.
I went there with Boris, right?
Right.
And this was like Benji still trying to look at what to do. So I still played the character as, trying to get an honest job and shit like that, get stuff going and everything, right?
Right.
So we win the fucking race. I think you might have been at the race. I'm not so sure. But your character. But at the end, Boris and I both won first and second place, which had the prize. We go to collect our prize. Guess who the fuck robs us?
Oh wait. Didn't we rob you?
That's you. It was you, Buddha, and Speedy, right? And I fucking I didn't know about fucking NVL, bro. I didn't know about NVL and stuff like that. So all that I was told was like, if guns are pointed at you, you shouldn't fight, right?
Right.
So what happened was the second Buddha and Speedy got on their bikes. I kicked their bikes down. And then they started running, and the cops started they joined in as well, right? and I start smacking Lang with my fist, and he just guns me down with the AK, and he's like, "What the fuck is this guy doing, man? You know what?
Exactly.
What's he trying to punch me and shit?"
Typical fucking what the fuck? Exactly. What the hell is this guy doing, bro? I have a fucking gun.
That was my first time dealing with like chatters, like fucking going ham on me, bro. I was like, dude. Oh my God, what the fuck is this guy doing? I'm like, I was like, I messaged with her, yo, sorry about that, man. I didn't know I was not supposed to do that.
Yeah, no, it's dude, everybody has that moment, you know?
Yeah, that's the moment where I was like always safe. After that, I never did anything like that, you know? I was like, God damn. I was like, so that is basically when I played the character, and I said, I got to do something different here, man. I got to do something different here because if you're a civilian, you just get completely shot on, right?
Oh yeah, no, you're just fucked, dude.
Yeah, and so guess what I end up doing? I end up doing like I don't know if Sag farming was a thing back then, but then I said, let's go and go to the pink cage where the motels and stuff like that, and I ended up. And then I ended up going to meeting Michael Simone.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff around that right now, man. A lot of stuff around that right now. I hear a lot of stuff right now around that.
Yeah.
Wait, so you know Michael Simone for a while then. So at least Benji has, you know what I mean? Like,
I knew him even before he was a dev and stuff like that in character.
Right.
This was before he even knew how to fucking place a goddamn building down and shit like that.
Yeah.
And he got Benji to join the BBMC, man.
Damn. So that's why he's so important to your character then.
Yeah. And join the BBMC with that motherfucker. And that, bro, role playing with Whippy is a fucking trip, dude.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
That guy is on acid. That guy is on goddamn acid.
Whippy gets a little crazy. It gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
It gets a little crazy.
I'm telling you right now, like in my year, in like a year and a half role playing with Whippy, right?
Right.
That all the crazy shit that motherfucker did. I tell you honestly, Tony, he didn't DM me once, bro. Like and I think you know what that means, right? Like
exactly.
He's so natural, bro. It hurts, dude. There were days where I just wanted to message him and say, bro, ease off a little bit, man. We're losing everything here, man. But he doesn't. He don't give a fuck, shit, bro. He doesn't give a fuck, bro.
He's just fucking wild. It literally goes crazy.
Yeah. And so that whole thing happened. Benji, I learned how to play Benji a different way. It was interesting. You were in a gang, but it wasn't really. One of the big ones. Yeah, it wasn't really like a strong crew, but it was during AU. It was fun,
right?
And the storyline went on for a little bit. Everybody got betrayed. Benji grew a brain and stopped following Dundee everywhere, and we end up going to the Vagos, right?
Yeah, no, that's 2.0 before 3.0, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just like mid 2.0, pretty much. And joined the Vagos. It was a great time role playing with Speedy. It was really fun. All the boys were, it was really chill. That's where I got to meet, I think, most of your characters in the Lean Boys and stuff like that. We'd always see you guys fighting. We'd be taking care of the barrio, and then Speedy will always be giving updates that Lang's trying to take over the cul-de-sac and shit like that. It was awesome, man. It was good.
Yeah, it was a crazy time for
It
sure.
was a crazy time, and then from prospecting the Vagos kept on moving up, and bro, that was one of the hardest things for me leaving the Vagos. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say because
Yeah.
touch on that for a second because I feel like one of the hardest reasons why it was probably leave is it's kind of like a thing everybody knows, but it kind of goes without saying, right? Like, I'll take Redline for example.
Yeah.
Redline, the whole racing crew, we built it. Like, it's become so much more than what it is now. Like, it's not just a racing crew in GTA anymore. It's like a group, family, a whole bunch of friends, and plan for some stuff in the future with it on other games and shit. Like, got some future plans with it. But what I'm trying to say is like, with that, kind of built a brand around it, right? And so with you being with the Vagos for a while, I feel like that kind of builds like that brand of like what you're a part of. Like,
exactly.
And when you go to change that, it can be really, really hard. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was super rough transition, but it was like a mixed thing because Speedy, like, the only time Speedy and I would like talk OOC or Saeed would like be when something super drastic is about to happen and he's not even around,
Right.
And I told him, like, brother, I really don't want to take the Vagos away from you because, like, that's not my goal here. And
yeah, exactly.
I feel like that's your brand full on, and it's sad for me that he actually left the Vagos now. Because if somehow I knew that, I probably would have never left.
Would you go back?
No, I wouldn't go back.
Yeah.
I got too many people right
stuff
now.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, and I was just like, I don't know, Anthony. I don't know if you agree with me, but when I was in the I don't know if this is like a hot take or whatever.
No, that's okay. Go ahead, say it.
But like when I was playing Benji in the Vagos,
right,
and he became like a more known character because, let's be real, Vagos clapped almost everybody.
Yeah, it was Vagos was definitely one of the biggest. You guys,
we were going everywhere. Yeah. Flippy being in there definitely boosted the name up, and then Benji tried to pick it up where everything was left, and we went around everywhere.
Yep.
But I just felt like you kind of have to build a brand on NoPixel.
Yeah,
you have to build the brand NoPixel, otherwise stuff just doesn't move.
Yeah, no, exactly. Things like. It really doesn't. You need friends. You need people that want to do the same thing. It's a whole bunch of different shit to it. Like, kind of, I don't know. It's There's so many things to say.
Yeah, it's a weird thing where I don't think it's completely like necessary.
Yeah, it's not needed, but like if you're gonna be a pillar in it, then
it's so easy to talk to people around you and the OGs in the NoPixel community when you can say, hey, listen, I got this going on for an arc or whatever it is, and
right.
There's a lot of people watching this every day, and they're following this storyline from this group, and it would be cool if we could have some continuity and like buildings getting fucked up or you getting a base or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And it was just so hard for me to do that on behalf of Speedy,
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I had to like do my own thing.
You didn't want to be like disrespectful and take that control. Like
exactly. No. That's the last thing I wanted to do because he made, because Speedy was a character that knew like everybody in the city, and I didn't know. Benji barely knew anybody from the BBMC because it was just either going to war or passing conversations. But Speedy was the character that brought Benji to like meetings and stuff like that for the first time,
Yep.
And you met every single gang, met every big group and shit like that. You interacted with everybody, and you just started seeing the picture, right?
Yeah, it built a lot for you in NoPixel.
Yeah, and
being a part of the Vagos and shit.
Yeah, I don't know what else after. I guess after that is when I also met in 3.0. I guess Dundee just shows up and he kind of remembers Benji sort of, and he just forces him to be to roll out every day with X.
Yeah,
right.
That was crazy.
That was
a different breed, bro. I had some bad moments at first with him, but I mean, we fixed it in the end. We're all good and shit. We've had some fun times.
That was awesome, man. Like the Soy Boys, man. Like to this day, like I give it a lot of credit. I think from X to Whippy to Saikuno, even like fucking Moist and shit like that. They rated the shit out of me when early 3.0.
Right.
And a lot of people watching and stuff like that, and I use that as, I guess, like the foundation. People that enjoyed my stream, my type of content and stuff like that, because. I don't know. I don't really do a lot of jobs on Benji, Like I know how to I really know how to do like rat driving and stuff like that. And I know people find that entertaining, but like me personally, I love chilling out and just talking to people,
Yeah, I mean, it's role play after all. It's
I mean, so it's mostly just conversations, right? So you get people that just watch what you do, and that's where it started off from. Then you make Seaside.
Yeah, talking about like building, like like you said, like with building kind of like that platform and shit. I honestly think like 3.0 is like the foundation builder for everybody. Like 2.0 was great and all that, but if you really look at the difference between 2.0, like all the streams in 2.0 versus like 3.0, like everybody changed. Like you can see like everybody, got on the up and up, and everybody built their platform and built like their foundation for them. And you've seen like a lot of people do like a lot of cool shit. Like as much as you've grown, I've grown, like everybody's grown together in that community. And it's kind of sick to see the community come as far as it has.
Oh yeah.
And even now, absolutely. Things that like, obviously, there's a dip in everything, right? We know that, like, things come up, things go down, they go back up again, they'll go back down again. We've seen it all, before, but
yeah, I'm at that part, like I think 3 months ago I would be like stressing every day, but then you just end up realizing like, I still look at numbers and stuff like that.
Right. I mean, everybody does.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, like I've reached the point where like, no matter what the fuck are you gonna say? Like, oh my god, people not watching me anymore. Please watch me. Nobody gives a shit, bro.
And you just gotta do your thing. You don't have the time to complain either, because the reality is like, okay, well, like, because if you sit there, right, you sit there and you're like, okay, well, nobody's watching me. Like, oh, blah blah blah. Like, okay, well, like, what does that do though? You know what I mean? It doesn't do anything. You're just sitting there being upset about it, and it's okay to be upset. I mean, it's totally fine. I'm not saying that's not. But realistically, it won't do anything. You got to try to like improve your content and do certain things that make people want to watch you. And sometimes you're doing everything right, and just one of those days.
I agree, man. How do you handle it?
Handle what? Oh,
handle all of it, man. The stress of the numbers and stuff like that, or you just like
I just
say
drink,
fuck it and just start
drink a whiskey. That's pretty nice.
That sounds like a viable plan, man. You never know.
Nah, honestly, it's a big thing for this month, but through the past couple of months, like I've just been kind of doing my own thing. Honestly, the year started off a little rough because obviously, like with my dad dying, so I wasn't able to stream as much as I wanted to on the first month. And then like the second month, I already had like a vacation plan because I knew I was going to grind the month before, but that wasn't the case. So it's just like, I had like a lot of like, just kind of like little events in the beginning of the year here that I was like, okay, wait, I got to like, I did some self-reflecting. I was like, you know what, bro, like, I know I can be better than where I'm at right now. Like I gotta like get my shit back on track, get back on a schedule, start fucking grinding again. You know what I mean? Like I started slacking a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot actually. I was just like, dude, what the fuck am I doing? Like I gotta get my shit back. So that's why this whole month I'm just like, all right, I'm just gonna go fucking back in grind mode. So I've been like starting to stream again early in the morning, like 7:30, 8:30 in the morning, going all day for like 10 to 12 hours. Bringing the podcast back, bringing variety nights back, just like trying to do anything and everything I can do to like just improve myself overall. And with that coming as well, like it's just like if I know I'm trying, then like, hey, I tried, you know what I mean? But if I'm fucking sitting here doing the same thing every single day, nothing new, nothing's changing, then yeah, no wonder why my viewership is down. You know what I mean? Like that's just the way I look at it. Like I'm just trying to make more eventful content, I guess, and also just grind as much as I used to.
Absolutely, I agree, man. I see like people like Kai and X, the crazy shit that they do every day, man.
Oh, wow. It's insane, dude. It's insane.
Like but, everything is part of the stream, you know, like every single reaction, movement,
everything,
stuff like
bro.
that. They're on the next level right now. These motherfuckers, they sleep thinking about what they're gonna do the next day.
Sometimes they'll sleep on stream, bro.
Yeah, and sometimes they even sleep on the stream if it's gonna be entertaining enough, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, sometimes I just like, you know, yeah, numbers are, mood is up, exactly. I mean, and if it's a bad day, then I'm just kind of like, all right, well, what did I do wrong today, or what can I improve about today to make the next day better, you know?
Yeah.
So
no, I agree.
Yeah, man, that's streaming's it can be difficult at times. I feel like it's very swings in and out. You have your happy moments and you have your sad moments. I'm sure you feel the same at times.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I kind of want to ask, like,
sure,
you know, something that I've kind of been struggling with a lot recently, and I kind of wanted to ask this of you because, like, you know, you got a wife, you got a kid. How do you find the time to do what you do every day in the life that you live? You know, as Lysium, the online, you know, guy, right? You have to be everything and entertaining and all this, and then how do you also find the time to, you know, be a husband and then to be a father? Like, because right now, man, like, you know, I don't want to get like too. Yeah, I know that's a deep question. That's a really deep question.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, recently, you know, I was engaged, you know, and honestly, like, just did a lot of self-reflecting, and my work got into a lot of my life, and it took over like a lot of other important things that I kind of put on the back burner. And even recently as well, I started talking to somebody, but then things didn't really go where they kind of went to because I kind of prioritized my work and streaming in my career because you know, I don't know. So how do you balance that? If you don't mind answering.
No, of course that. Of course that. I'll be honest with you, Anthony. I think for a lot of it, it is truly difficult because in our space, because of our frame of mind, I feel like we view ourselves as the most important thing, right?
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's your show. You know, this is the AnthonyZ stream. It's the Lysium stream. You know, it's our show.
Mm-hmm.
And for a big number of hours throughout the day, that is the main priority. And then like your mind is set. And I'm going to tell you honestly, like I do it wrong a lot of times. And my wife gets mad at me plenty of times for waking up late, streaming too long and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's about, you know, I talk to the people around me, my family, and I say, listen, I just need to make this push. You know, whenever it's something that's going to be, I know I'm going to put in a lot of time for. I just tell them, like, you know, I have to put in this time, and I hope you understand. But I think the biggest thing for me, especially this last like 2 years,
yeah,
is because my son was born as well, right? He's about to turn 3, and I was like, you just got to remember, Tony, that their time is just as important as ours.
Oh, 100%.
You know, because that was something that we say we get it, right? But I didn't get it.
Yeah. No, I just got that. I just got that recently, man. Because you know, like I'll let go.
Like she does. She like when I'm streaming for 6 to 8 hours, she's taking care of my son 6 to 8 hours, and and that's not easy. You know, like any like parent or like auntie, uncle that does that stuff, they know it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's hardcore. You're sitting down in a room with a kid that's going crazy, and you got no other adult to talk to and communicate and stuff like that.
Yeah, no.
And it's just, and you just bro. I'm telling you, you just got to recognize that time and just make sure you keep talking and stuff like that. There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else you can do. Just spend as much as time as possible when whenever I see the opportunity to do stuff. So like right now, because this was even harder for me, Tony, because during the boom,
Yeah.
bro, my mind was like crazy, dude.
Oh, it was probably cooking like crazy. I mean, you're thinking about like what can I do to
at,
this?
I was at work at 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Okay, I'd go back home for lunch at 12:30 to help with my son.
Yeah.
I'd go back to work at 1:30. Okay. Finish. When
you say work, do you mean like streaming or is this?
No, my actual work. I had a job for half the boom.
Oh, wait, during 3.0?
Yeah, during 3.0, I was working full time. And then after that, right, I would wake up at like fucking 4:30, take care of my son, be with my wife until 6, 7. And then I'd be streaming because my Discord would be blowing up, being like, "What the fuck are you doing, man? Why you not like, why you not milking shit, bro? You know what I mean? You should be like, you should be streaming and role playing and stuff like that." And I'd be like streaming until like 1, 2 a.m. if things were going crazy. And with the soy boys, it definitely was going crazy every night. Then I'd sleep at like 3. I'd be like running on 3 hours of sleep, man, and about like 6 cups of coffee,
Jesus,
it was wild, man. But
that sounds insane, dude.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think my wife now, she's come to an understanding that like my stream time is not me having fun in a weird way. Does that make sense?
Well, no, I mean, yeah, it's I mean, like
it's like I enjoy
that was a
what
big
I'm
thing
doing
in my past relationship. Well,
yeah. Like it's something that I.
It's so hard to talk about because you don't want to come off like a dick, but it's just a reality. Like I there's been times where like it's you're not doing anything, you're just fucking playing video games all day, and I'm just like, yes, you're right, but also no, you're wrong because it's different and it's the whole fucking thing, and like it's a complicated thing, man. But I just realized,
I think for people that don't stream and stuff like that, they don't realize that when you start your stream, it's not really nobody is like positive and happy for fucking 8 hours, bro.
I mean, it depends. It depends. Like, dude, I've had streams where I'm like, I mean, yeah, but like that's like.
No, but I guess what I'm saying is, it's
that's a real truth though. Like, I mean, when you're
putting on a face, you're putting in a fucking face,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's like, when an actor goes to act, they're gonna go act, But like,
yeah, exactly that.
I mean, you are right. Even somebody who loves what they do every single day,
I love it.
They're gonna have their swings. I mean, you're literally performing for hours. There's no break at times. I mean, you could chill and just kind of watch videos with chat. That's still like you reacting and talking and you're not just sitting there by yourself. You have to be responsive.
And that's all fine and chill. But then while you're reacting and watching videos, and then you see the view count drop, and then you suddenly fucking sweating in your ball sack, Like, what am I doing wrong? Oh my god!
Do you feel like you struggle with that a lot?
Oh my god! I mean, I used to struggle with that a lot more, but now it's a lot better. It's a lot better now.
That's good
because I notice they always come back when I do the right thing, so it's not too late.
Well, but like now, like people like, do you? All right, I'm gonna ask a question. Do you stream with your viewer count
on? No, not anymore.
Okay, yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I can't. I stopped that like a few months ago.
Yeah, you got it. Not. Everybody I talk to, they're like, "Bro, why do you do that?" I'm like,
it's too tough, bro. It's too tough with that.
You don't want to know, dude. But then you want to know, it's like,
it's
like that time when you check and then it's like, oh shit, damn, okay, like I'm popping off today, like holy.
Yeah, if it's popping off and it just keeps on going up for no reason, that will be the best stream of the day.
Yeah.
Best stream of the year. But if it's like rocky and then like it's so painful, bro.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Well, you got any kind of like moving back to like the RP a little bit? You got any plans with 3.0 right now? Because obviously, This makes so much sense now. With Benji, and I think there's a whole war going on right now, if I'm not mistaken. Right? With
is there?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I remember hopping on it yesterday, and it was like, I think everybody's going against Chain Gang or something.
I mean, come on. Does that really happen? Come on. Does that really happen?
Hey, I don't know, dude.
They say everybody's going to go against Chain Gang and shit like that, but NoPixel is NoPixel, man. There's a pattern, and I recognize it. I think. Well, okay, so there's what everybody's like deeming the World War III of Los Santos,
because
right?
It's like Lame Buddha versus the Samoans, fucking Chain Gang versus all these gangs, apparently. There's just so much shit going on, I feel like.
I feel like the reason this is all happening is because I recognize during AU that it got a little bit quiet, right? Like it is quiet, and because there's not a lot of bigger streamers around that are just naturally more inclined to creating content.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to myself, I'm so disconnected on so many levels. Like nothing I do during AU can affect anybody's role play because it's so rare that I find the opportunity, right? And then recently I was like, fuck, Benji's in the middle of all of this. You know, Benji's in the middle of all of this. He's talking to everybody that's connected to this shit. I might as well do something where we can spice everything up for everybody, right?
Right.
So I just went all in and I just said, okay, fuck it, man. Like, you know, this is a losing battle. Nobody in their right minds would challenge anybody from Cerberus plus Chain Gang plus Hydra plus whoever, you know?
Yeah.
It's way too much money, way too much power. But I think we found like that kind of middle ground where I knew that there would be like ripple effects from everything that I would decide to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it's been cool, man. It's been good. It's been good. It's just I just feel like I cannot do NA streams, bro. It just fucks me up.
I don't want to do NA streams.
I do, but I just can't. Like it ruins my like IRL. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like completely like.
Yeah, that goes back to it. Like when you say it ruins your IRL, do you mean like it just ruins your life outside of it?
Yeah, if I stream right now, bro, okay, and I go for if I go for like 6-7 hours, I don't see my son for the day.
Yeah,
and that will make my wife feel like okay, so I just take care of your son for 12 hours by myself.
Right.
you know what I mean? Like it's like, and then the next day your sleeping pattern is already ruined. And it's just this whole thing where I'd rather not start the ball on the wrong foot. You know, I just might as well do something, you know, within my time zone and hopefully it can affect stuff. And I think it's been going well. I think it's been good. The stuff like, you know, Benji did something with Hayes, autos. Everybody's getting mixed up in that stuff with Cerberus, politics, the voting, the mayorship and everything, making sure that the AU vote is recognized and stuff like that. And stuff with Chain Gang, trying to make an impact even though we're not in the same time. It's tough, man, but it's been fun. It's been fun.
You think you could pop in like maybe like a couple or like maybe 1 or 2 days out of the week for NA? Or
I tried to, but that's the thing, right? Like I
still fucks up a lot of things.
Yeah, it just messes with the schedule way too much, man. And it's not that if I could like fix my sleep like straight away, if I had like sleeping pills or something, probably, but I don't want to start taking them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you, dude.
If I could fix my sleeping pattern the next day, I'd probably do it, but it's too rough, man.
Yeah, no, it's hard, dude. It's very hard for sure.
Yeah.
You got any future plans coming up for kind of like, you know, streaming wise for you? Anything, you know, you're looking forward to or excited about? Actually, hold on, before we go to that. 2.0. I mean, have you been playing on 2.0 recently or not really?
I played on 2.0, but during AU the vibe there is a little bit weird, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very quiet, and it's sort of like people like exhaling after the crazy NA period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like playing. I'm kind of planning to play Benji as a cop on 2.0. I might
Dude,
do that.
Cop has been so much fun on 2.0, dude. I've been loving it. I honestly kind of decided last night. I was like, dude, like, you know, Crim would be fun, but I honestly think I enjoy Cop more right now on 2.0. So Cop on 2.0 and then Crim on 3.0.
I think that would be funny, like doing Cop on 2.0 and Benji Ramos, you know, a voice you recognize that's trying to pull you over for speeding. You know, it'd be funny as shit.
Oh yeah, it's a complete, you know, alternate personality of the fucking character. And I'm sure some people who play, like, I mean, I've definitely run into people and you could tell that, like, oh shit, they you know, they're like a fan or they excited to interact with you. And I also think that's cool as well, because there's been multiple times so far on 2.0 where, like, I'll run into someone and then after they'll come to stream and be like, yo, that was so dope, like having a chase with you. And it's just like, it's heartwarming, dude. It's cool, man. Also, I've seen some gems too, dude. Like, you gotta remember, like, 2.0 is fucking public. It's not whitelisted, dude. It's literally public. So, like, the fact that people are coming on here and, like, you see people, like, interacting and trying to, like, really role play, you know, it's pretty dope, man. I think a lot of people who put the effort into 2.0 will get noticed through there and potentially, you know, obviously get whitelisted.
I think there's always going to be people that are solid like that. And I feel like it's the right place for it too, because I feel like shootouts and gang banging stuff is like happening a lot on 2.0, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
It's going wild, correct? And I think the positive of that is that nobody's really deep into any like story role play or anything like that. So the people that are just role playing their characters really well get to shine a lot easier, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean 100%. Do you feel like with 2.0, do you think a lot of people are role playing more, like, than, how can I put this? This what I'm trying to say is I feel like with 2.0 and like a server wipe, like, it makes people want to role play and like kind of perform more than they would on 3.0 maybe. At least for myself, like with my new cop character, like I have the urge more to RP on 2.0 versus 3.0. Because just 3.0 just seems like, I don't know, like kind of seems like a show that's just still going just to air, you know what I mean? For me at least. For me at least.
No, I get you.
Besides the Redline stuff, like the Redline stuff is obviously like great, but like racing's just so dog shit in GTA. Like it's so fucking ass. So it's like just painful, dude. It's literally painful to put yourself through that. So I mean, I think if you have stuff going on 3.0, you can definitely create stuff still. That's definitely, you know, not what I'm saying. You can definitely create shit on 3.0. There's a lot of room left for, you know, more RP. You can obviously see that, you know, fucking role plays happening right now a fuck ton. But I mean, I'm just wondering when 3.0 will have its wipe, or 4.0 will come out. I mean, I'm ready. I'm excited, dude.
I think 2.0 is everybody's just like a little bit refreshed, and I feel like people that have been wanting to role play, you've been given a reason to do so.
I feel like it's the appetizer before the main meal. You know what I mean?
It's like
we put in the appetizer.
You're right about
trying
that.
to get our little entree here, but I'm not sure how long it's gonna, you know, fucking take to cook in the kitchen. So I'll munch on this for a little bit and, you know, have this be here. But I think 2.0 has been really really nice. It's been really refreshing seeing new faces as well, seeing people actually role playing. And like I said, not that it's not happening on 3.0, but it's still a public server, so it's nice to see people respect it.
At the end of the day, I think 3.0 is it's so structured already that a lot of new people, a lot of new blood that would potentially be like absolutely god tier role players, they're probably not willing to put in the effort right now because everybody's so established, right?
Yeah.
And 2.0, man, like there are people that have speed ran that fucking shit, right? Like guns are getting mass produced to crazy extent. Gangs have been formed, you know, like overnight in the same sector and stuff like that. But,
100%.
But the fact is, everybody has access to it, right? Everybody can be who they want to be and try to join new gangs and stuff like that. And I think that's just a simple reason why everybody's just role playing, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun, man. I enjoy it a lot. I'm wondering how long it'll kind of like last for with this, because I mean it's doing good right now, but I'm wondering like how long before maybe people just not care, but we'll see.
Mm. What about you? I want to ask you something too. Are
Yeah.
you ever going to like role play with all the OG Lean Boys and stuff in the future, or what? Because I know you still talk to them in character and stuff like that, but
Yeah, I
not to the
mean, like,
level of 2.0, right? Like 2.0, you guys are rolling together every fucking
so I
day. I
say
remember.
3.0 is probably more of like, I mean, there's always been, it's like different seasons, different, things. I mean, honestly, my favorite was probably 3.0, dude. Not even probably, it definitely was 3.0. Just did
What,
so
with the
much cool
racing?
shit. No, like the Clean Boys, like we had the
Oh, the
whole
Clean Boys. Yeah, the beginning.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, that was
yeah, like the
that was
whole
good. Yeah.
cruise that we were doing. It was like, you know, the whole, Donnie and all this shit and just like all these random fucking jobs we were doing with Medi as well. Like it was just so much fun shit. And then like the launch of 3.0 is just unmatched. There's nothing compared.
Oh yeah, I don't
And
know, bro. Do you think we're ever gonna feel that again, man?
I mean, I think so.
God.
I think so. I think here's the thing. GTA is such at a point right now where everybody knows what GTRP is. It became mainstream in 2021 for sure. And a lot of people were able to make their career off that, including me and you. Like,
Yeah.
and it's still a category on Twitch. I mean, it's literally one of the most popular categories and always will be. I mean, if you go now, it's it's still there. Like you look at the category, there are numbers. I mean, Buddha's fucking pulling 10K right now. Like there's flipping for like there's a community there, dude. And like when you look at people's streams and you be like, oh well, 9K people are here in Buddha's stream, 4K here, like 2K on Nidus, 2K on shots, like all that adds up. So even though Nidus is at 2.9K viewers right now, he could do something in the next 20 minutes where he could be at fucking 6K viewers, and it's just the whole community shared, But
yeah, no, I agree.
I definitely think there's always room for another boom like that. I mean, everybody knows what it is. It just has to be something that's either as good as 3.0 or it needs to be better than 3.0. And that's a big bar to reach. That is a huge fucking bar, dude. Because 3.0 was fucking, that shit was crazy. It was insane.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I remember launch 3.0, bro.
Yeah, because 3.0 was launched like a video game, which was fucking like the trailer. You know what I mean? I think the trailer really sold a lot of people on it.
The hype was insane, bro.
So everybody looked at it and they're like, whoa, what the fuck is this? They're like, holy shit. Because they did it so smart, NoPixel did, where they didn't make like, oh, 3.0 is coming. Like, like they did it like a fucking game trailer. And I think that's, if we were to do like another like, big update, which I'm sure we will. I don't see why not. You never know. But if 4.0 ever comes out, I definitely feel like they should do the game trailer kind of thing that they did, because I feel like that kind of put it on the map. And it made everybody like, oh shit, like, yo, this is what to expect. Like, holy, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy, dude. But I mean, you also had a lot of bigger content creators that came into the scene. And that is also a big part of it too, is that NoPixel can be good, right? But if it doesn't have the spotlight, then it won't grow as much as it did. You gotta think, bro, like when 3.0 came out, you had every fucking huge streamer.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
it was
every streamer.
I think it was to the point that if I stole a gun to like help one of these these biggest streamers, there'd be like 15,000 people watching just because I'm stealing a gun.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy. Wild, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I remember Saikuno's character punching me once, and like 20,000 people just like, sorry. It was hella funny, bro.
I don't really watch like Twitch too much. I never have. I've never been really somebody who just like watches people stream. I've always just like like streaming myself. So a big thing at 3.0 and like that shit like came out is like it was pretty much like I would run into someone and it's kind of the same thing you're saying, but then like I wouldn't know who it is. And then chat would like freak the fuck out and be like, how do you not know who this is? Wait, what do you mean you don't know who this is? And I'm just like, bro, I literally tried to scam fucking Saikuno's character and like rob him for all of his fucking bags almost. Bro. I was trying to tell Buddha like, bro, fuck this guy. Like, let's just fucking scam him for all of his bags and tell him it's like worth fucking nothing. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. And then chat's like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, why are you trying to scam him? And I'm like, what, man? Like, fucking scam this guy for his money bags, bro. I'm trying to buy a new car. Like, the whole way that the whole group came together was fucking hilarious. You know, being a fucking janitor, this shit was funny, man. Definitely 3.0 was by far some of my even happiest times was in 3.0. It was just crazy.
Yeah, I miss it a lot too, bro. I miss it a lot. Very, very simple times, but very fun times in the beginning.
Yeah.
I like you say you didn't even know, bro. People thought I was lying when I said I didn't know who XQC was.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
You like,
I mean,
no, he is,
bro,
but you don't really know. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I didn't know him at all. I did not know him at all. Like people seem to forget. I'm not a Zoomer, man. I don't watch YouTube and check Twitch and shit like that. I can't.
Nah, I feel you.
And I think it was my sister or my wife that was like, "Do you know who you're role playing with?" I said, "Who?" It's like, "This is the most famous streamer on the internet." You know?
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
Like, oh, what the fuck's going on, dude? They're like, oh, this is why fucking 20,000 people are coming over here.
Oh no, I knew something was up definitely when after the first interaction with him. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I get it. That was a funny moment.
Yeah.
But no, it's great, man.
3.0 was a different time. I definitely think it will 4.0 if it ever comes out, or who even knows. I'm sure it would. But there's been talks about like obviously the hardcore server. I'm not too sure game plan on anything, but that stuff
is that still happening?
I mean, I have no idea, dude. I know just as much as chat knows. Like I don't know. I only hear it.
How do you feel about like? I know you said 3.0 is like a show that's just airing to air, right? Like, do you think there's anything that can be done?
Huh?
Like, do you feel like that? Is there anything that can be done for that? Like, I know. Like the storylines that are happening right now are quite interesting. I find it interesting myself, but
yeah, I mean, there's storylines and there's still role play to be had right now. But what I'm saying, like, I think the thing is like, even if you take 2.0 right now, right? Like, what's making people like role play a fuck ton? Well, it's a wipe. Everybody has to start over, you know? Like, I honestly think wipes are so needed every like maybe year and a half or 2 years with NoPixel, because like 2 years gives it a lot of time to like really build a story and really like, kind of hit all the checkpoints you want. But I definitely think that like, I think a wipe would be fucking amazing. But you can't just wipe 3.0 and restart it over again,
Yeah,
it'd be the same thing. It's like Tarkov. You wipe Tarkov. It's fun in the beginning, but you end up at the same point. You know what I mean?
Because everybody knows exactly what to do already, too.
Exactly. So even in that regard, you look at 2.0, like it's fucking new. I'm loving it. I'm having a great time with it. I'm having a great time with it because I already done all the crim shit before, and I'm sure there's a whole bunch of different shit now. Like I'm sure things are way different.
I feel like that. I think you're right about that, Tony, because I think I need to play cop as Benji or something like that, because I already did all the crim shit in 2.0. I know exactly what to do from A to Z, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just feels yesterday weird on 2.0, and like I fucking know everything already. I know the pixie sticks. I know the rob houses. I know the chop shop. I know I know the pills and clean your money and your bands and like the wizard and like and it's just like role playing a new crim character, and I know all this information and I can't just do anything, and I can't. You just fucking sit there, and it was so boring yesterday, dude. I couldn't get into it. I was trying.
I think you're right about that. I need to log on at some point and get LeBron to hire Benji as a cop, bro. That'll be good.
Dude. I mean, just do it, man.
Yeah.
Cop is really fun and just a good time because it's like I got my new character and like just doing some fun shit, some shit I haven't really done before. So I honestly think though it's the wipe. I think a wipe is needed, but there's still a little bit left in 3.0, obviously. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
do you think the level 5 stuff is gonna like hype it up a little bit? What do you think?
Oh, level 5?
The level 5.
I don't even think there's a level
like
5.
You don't think so?
No.
Bro, like every day I open like Benji's apartment inventory, and I see
just think level 5 is just level 5. I mean, who knows, right?
No, like do you do the oil rig? You finished it, right?
No, I never finished it because at the time that like we were doing it, that's like
you never finished the oil rig.
No, because I never wanted to finish it without Buddha because at the time everything happened, like he went to the hospital and stuff, and like I didn't want to like do it without him or like progress in it, so I never really did it until like 2 months after, so I mean I still haven't even beat it, but I know you get like some cash from it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I mean I don't know if there's a level 5. If there is a level 5, I'm wondering what it could be. Maybe it's in development right now, who knows.
Yeah, no, but Chad is saying some potential issues right here. DW was in charge of heist. I don't fucking know.
But like, even in that situation, I mean, yeah. I mean, somebody else will take over the reins. You know what I mean? Like things.
Oop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure. Yeah.
So what happened to racing, by the way? Well, I don't see the races. Like normally you'd be around during AU, and if I have my dongle on me, race starting, and I check it's gonna be Duckers. What's going on with that?
I mean, it's a lot of.
Is it driving that bad now? I don't notice.
It's a whole fucking thing, man. It's a whole thing, to be honest. There's not as lot of and it. I don't know, dude. It's the one. Let's start off with this. GTA in general.
Too hot?
No, it's not too hot. I'm down to talk about it. We could talk about it all day long.
Okay, go on.
GTA, as in like 5M kind of side of things, with desync and scuffed out locals and all that shit. Locals spawning here and magnets. It's like so you start off with just the base, right? It's like okay, you have desync and you could hit other people, and then there's fucking the locals that spawn in front of your car, and then NoPixel, like obviously, it's roleplay. So like if you hit something, you're gonna have to fix your car, right? Like if it was regular GTA Online, then it wouldn't matter. But obviously this is different. So like you just get punished so hard at times for things that you necessarily have no control over. The other day we were doing a yokai versus redline race, right? I'm fucking right up there, neck and neck with Mary. First and second, what happens? I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, and boom, just fucking smacked. Local just spawned right in front of me. Car completely out. And it's like, okay, well, that's a little fucking annoying. Because like, imagine you're like, let's just say, playing fucking CSGO, and I don't know, you're about to clutch a fucking game, and then your game crashes. Like, it just fucking ruins it. You know what I mean? Like, it just sucks out all the fucking fun. So on top of dealing with all the locals and that bullshit and all the fucking scuff, then we'll move on to the next subject, is that like, racing obviously changed. There's less control on some of your cars, and it's a complicated situation. It's pros and cons to everything. There's pros and cons.
Yeah, I get that, man. I get that. And it's such a there's a big following for all this racing stuff too,
yeah,
right?
I mean, of course, dude. Of course,
it's such a vibe, bro. Like,
yeah, no, racing is fun, but the thing is like,
I don't know.
A lot of it was taken away, though.
What are you talking about, like the controller stuff?
Nah, I mean, fuck the controller shit. I mean, bro, people who were good are still going to be good, and they'll still win the race no matter what. That's been proved multiple times, and
oh yeah,
yeah. I mean,
bro,
like,
there's something about it that, like, when you watch a racing stream, it like sucks you in. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah,
Like,
I mean, like, yeah, it's good music.
sometimes
You're
like I don't really watch streams, but then like I pull up your stream like when you're in a race sometimes, and I'm like, yo, that's a good turn. You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
And then
like, oh damn, that's a good line. Like, holy shit.
I'd be fucking watching Goofy, right? Nutrient. I'd be like,
Dude, he's
this bitch is a.
insane.
I'm like, this bitch is a robot.
Yeah, no,
What
he's
the
fucking
fuck?
crazy, dude.
What the fuck is this shit I'm looking at?
Yeah, because I know
Like,
Nutrient.
I've done bro. Sorry, I've done jobs with Goofy, right? And we never get caught, bro.
Oh yeah, he's
like
crazy.
My way of never getting caught is I do the rattiest shit, bro. And Goofy is just like
he's just performance.
Yeah, I'll just let me go for a stroll on the mountainside. Yes,
Yes, of course.
I'll see you later. Goodbye. Eliminated the 10 cops, no problem. It's whatever.
Dude, here's the thing. This is why Nutrient's able to have this opinion. I personally feel like nobody can invalidate it because it's just like either way he can fucking perform like fucking crazy and he can still do what he does no matter what. So with saying that though is like Nutrient genuinely, obviously it's a roleplay server. At the end of the day, it's a roleplay server.
Correct.
Just want to set that foundation first.
Yeah,
it is a role play server. But NoPixel definitely was the best racing game. Like I think Zerky even said it before too. Like, why the fuck would I want to go play Forza or Need for Speed when I can just fucking? You're telling me I can go in this city and fucking play my character and buy a car and build this whole racing scene role play and do all this shit and then drive. You know, like dude, like it's so fucking.
I never
cool,
thought about it that
like,
way, bro.
Like, why the fuck would I just go play Forza when I can, role play a character, one that I just love and enjoy, like, and I can do so many other things. Like, there's just so many other bonuses, right? So then it's like, damn, like, I love racing, I love role playing. Fuck, let me put these two together, and it's just it goes hand in hand. It's so fucking nice. And then
is that why people just shoot now? Because it's like an FPS, Like, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Oh god!
I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. Go on. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Dude. Kind of funny. I'm coming in with the tea.
I'm playing.
But yeah. I mean, so like a big thing for like Nutrient is like one that was like a huge thing for him. Obviously, loved the role play, loved the driving. We built the whole racing crew. But I know genuinely. He enjoyed the controller so much more, just because it allowed him to, have more of a fun time, more fun experience, and
it's just how he's been racing, right?
He just enjoys it. He enjoys to do it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's just like the type of game he just enjoyed. Like he played console racing and shit like that, and
yeah, like if you enjoy the AK in CS, you don't want to play with a fucking. The fucking M4. You enjoy what you enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So I think once that kind of got removed, and he got a lot of shit for it.
He got a lot of shit for it.
I mean,
I'm sorry. I checked Reddit, but I don't know. I don't know.
I never fucking check Reddit. But there's definitely a lot of people that were kind of like, they didn't like him because as good as he was. And I think he proved himself in the end, just to be like, yeah, I mean, okay, fine, take it away. I don't need it.
Yeah, like, by the way, it doesn't make a difference. By the way,
like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fuck it, hate on me. Say what you want. Fucking call me out, do whatever you want. But guess what? Here I am, still fucking here, still coming in almost first in every. Best. Yeah, still the fucking best. Still a fucking a racing fucking legend. And it was so funny to see people fucking hate on him and be like, oh, he's getting carried with his controller and, he's nothing without it, but who's still here? You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of funny. But I know that was a rough time because he was getting a lot of fucking hate, dude. And it really made me upset too because Nutrient is one of my best friends, man. I love this guy. We don't role play too much anymore. Mainly it's just like kind of like racing's not the same, which sucks, and he's been on Horizon. But yeah, I mean, the racing shit kind of just died down because of one, we don't have the category of all the cars anymore. A lot of cars are the same, so it kind of takes away that cool factor of like, oh, yo, this guy has the fucking, the Ferrari, and this guy has the Lambo, and he's got the Porsche GT3 that's only one of two, and it's like, just a whole bunch of other cool factors, and that's not on NoPixel either. It's it's a much bigger reason than that. But there's a lot of more cars that I could use, but it was so cool to see those real life car brands in game. You know what I mean?
It is so crazy how everything can like change on a dime. I remember just like half a year ago, maybe, like I remember it was like your birthday and like Goofy's birthday, and we had those like mass gathering of cars, and everybody loved the racing scene and shit like that. That, bro, I barely even raced, and I was invited, and I was like, "What? This is fucking dope, bro."
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, bro. It's so seasonal. It's fucking painful, man.
Yeah, I mean, it comes and goes. I mean, like a month ago, racing was good. This one,
it's
just
so
everything comes in and out. It's unfortunate, but I mean, I think you'll see it again. I mean, when I think of racing crews and GTA, I mean, really, it's mainly like I just seen Vendetta post a race the other day. I think Redline, Yokai, and Vendetta. You don't really see anybody else anymore. And Vendetta is really rare. I don't see them at the time that I play, but I think they're the Tsunami beforehand.
Chat was saying as well that that is true. A lot of the good cars probably got removed for the racers, and they probably don't have options, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's like fucking 30 GTRs now. Like
30 GTRs.
And they all
65 Mustangs.
Yeah, I will say the cars are more balanced now, though. Like
a lot more balanced. Oh,
yeah, I like that. I liked it. I like that they're more balanced.
You just wish it was the cooler cars, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was just there was like so many cool factors to do into it where you show up at a race before it and you don't see 5 fucking GTRs for every single race. It's cool seeing all the different shit and why people pick the car that they did and how they role play that. But,
I agree.
I'm sure
I enjoyed seeing only 5 GTRs on the street, and it became fucking 55.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, and then knowing the races for the car, and a big thing too was, big thing was the PM stuff. Just kind of, and I don't want to put that on Wise Guy. Don't want to put it on him, and I'm not putting it on him.
I don't even know what happened there. What happened with the PM?
It's nothing.
Sorry, guys. This is the AnthonyZ podcast. No, I'm interviewing him now. Okay, I'm finding out OOCT from AnthonyZ himself. I don't need to check Reddit, boys.
Nah, you're good, bro. This fucking guy, dude. Nah, it's no tea, honestly, man. It's just kind of like in the racing scene, everybody kind of knew that like a big thing was the PM. It was like
absolutely, man. I missed like sick, 2 phone calls from him.
Wise Guy and everybody involved in the puppets gave so much to us, like so much, and forever fucking grateful for it. What I'm saying is that like that died down and slowed down a little bit, and that's totally fine. It's
why did it die down though? Is it because of like toxicity or something?
No toxicity at all. I think it just kind of. He stopped coming around and the PM as much and like puppet roleplay just kind of stopped. And like I said, it's nothing against Wise Guy at all. And I can't even blame him for it. Do I miss it? Oh, fuck yeah. 100%. Damn, yeah. I think a lot of things changed.
That is crazy, bro. Like,
yeah, the racing scene just kind of died down, honestly.
Yeah.
But I mean,
no, I get it. I get that.
It could be revived.
I don't know, man.
I know how to pick it back up again.
There you go, man. That's why you redline.
Yeah, I mean, Redline has about 25 members, so like all of our members are like pretty active, besides a few. So it's very easy for us to even just make our own content in the racing scene and just have events where we go against each other. Like I think Vendetta did it, and that's something that Marlo was talking about, where we could just like, oh yeah, we're 24 now.
24. Why 24?
I don't
oh no! I found out in character.
Yeah,
is it Dougie?
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead,
bro.
He's dead.
I felt so guilty on Benji earlier, by the way, because of that shit, bro. Do you know what happened? You don't know like OOC at all?
I mean, I know everything that happened. Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Bro, I felt so bad because he had heartbreak syndrome.
Yeah, dude.
I was laughing. I was laughing about it because I was like, nah, that's no way. That's
possible, what
bro.
I that ass was on a phone call with Buddha yesterday, and I call him in game, and I'm like, hey yo, what's going on? He's like, pineapple diet. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, pineapple diet. I'm like, what the fuck? So I call Kitty, like, hey yo, Kitty, what's going on? She's like, starts crying. She's like, it's pineapple. I'm like, what? He died of broken heart syndrome. Like, how do you not, dude? I almost died laughing. Like, broken heart syndrome. I didn't even think that was I didn't even think it was a fucking thing. I thought it was like a fucking, I don't even know, dude. I thought it was a joke. Like, I was like, broken heart syndrome. Like, what? Like, somebody, what the fuck? Like, what is that? And then
the boys were telling me in RP that the last person he talked to was me. And I basically gave him some bad news, right? I said, I can't make you a seaside hang around yet, right? And then it clicked for me when they told me that they found his body across from my gas station. And I was like, oh no way. Like, that's so sad, bro. I'm like,
but like,
I said, surely that's not the reason. Surely did he get poisoned or killed?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think a big, and obviously I haven't talked to Nico about like what his character's plans were or anything like that, or stuff. But I think as the character Bobcat,
can we blame you?
I mean, possibly, yeah, maybe. I definitely think it could have been a part of the character for sure. I mean, like,
oh my God, it's probably because two groups like kind of didn't want him.
It's not that we didn't want him, okay? Rephrase that,
bro.
No, it's not.
My God.
Dude.
He wanted to slice the pineapple and eat it.
No, that's not true, man.
Oh my God.
Listen, we had a thing with Bobcat, and some things happened, and misinformation, and it was skeptical, and he was pretty much 90% out, and I said that, and it was like,
oh my God. You said he was pretty. Oh no!
Well, I didn't say it. It didn't help that he was watching stream. Like, what am I supposed to do, dude? Like, I get fucking dragged into a room and I get told that, oh yeah, they did a vault and they fucking, dude, like, brother, like, white, like, they did a fucking vault with Kaiba, a Red Line member, and fucking literally. I'm like,
yeah.
I hear that Kaiba gets fucked over and robbed, and Bobcat was a part of it. And initial reaction is gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Like, nah, bro. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, this fucking happened? Like, what the fuck are you telling me that fucking Bobcat did a vault with Kaiba, and next thing you fucking know that they fucking robbed him and fucked him over, and what the fuck is all this shit? Nah, fuck it. He's 90%. I can't fucking believe this shit. This is the call Goofy. Goofy, can you fucking believe this shit fucking happened? And Goof, Neutron, he's a fucking Pepega, dude. Neutron's like me. He fucking will listen to his story and be like, yeah, okay, and not remember a word that was said. Not remember. Like, he is an absolute Pepega. He's literally.
Bro, I could tell. I had
like me for real, bro.
I had a smoke with Neutron, bro. I can tell he high as fuck, bro. Don't worry about that.
He's not high.
I'm joking.
Fuck, that kills me, dude.
No, listen, we were both like gone. Okay, my first conversation with Neutron, outside the bar. Right.
Oh,
and
dude.
There was like, we were both so messed up, bro. We were just like holding on to the railing.
Yeah.
And we're just like looking at each other. I was like, what's up, man? It's like, yeah. We're just looking at each other for like a solid 5 minutes, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
Jesus.
Oh, dude. My goodness. That was great. That was fucking great, man. I feel...
He's so fucking funny, man.
Yeah.
He's such a fucking funny guy.
Going back to Dougie, I feel so bad, bro, because I was telling him in character, like, Bro, I need to talk to Duckers for you, bro. Or otherwise, he'll actually kill you because I already know like the way his character is. It's very like he'd give you like a proper explanation about what's going on. But I think Duckers sometimes needs like some shouting energy like himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you'll listen for a little bit. I said, you just got to get the story right so that you don't get fucked up here. But you got to tell it with energy. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, well, we did a vault and yeah, that accidentally happened. I tried my best to fix it. No, I said that's not gonna work, Dougie. You're gonna get killed here. You gotta explain it with passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God
There's a lot of things as Dougie is the character that could have led to this. I mean, even somebody in chat said it, like he was already kicked out of GG, you know, because of Redline, and then like probably the whole thing with you, and then the fucking thing with Redline, and then it's just like, you know, what now? You know, so
yeah. I'll be honest with you, he loved Redline, so I'll put this in your court.
Why the fuck you gotta do that, you fucking dick? Fuck you, man. You see this fucking guy, chat? Just to fucking put the finger in the fucking wound any further, you fucking dick. Jesus fucking Christ. This fucking guy.
But
just to let you know, like he did die, but like he really did love you guys. Like it did. Like, bro, I sound more like a fucking asshole than I already am.
I can't wait for the role play from this. But I'll be honest with you, Dougie or Nico, he's a long time role player, and
oh yeah, for sure.
Honestly, if anybody can bounce back and come with a strong character once again, it's somebody like him, right?
Yeah, I hope he does, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
such a good character too, bro. Like going away like that, like if he's actually gone, I don't know. I guess Chad has confirmed it, but it's so sad, bro. What a way! Like,
I don't know if he's done with roleplay though.
I don't think he's done with roleplay. I hope not.
I mean, I hope not too, but
I actually hope not.
I don't know. It's yeah, he doesn't have a Twitter anymore, which sucks. I don't know.
Okay. I want to be honest about something there. Okay, like I'm gonna tell you right now, chat. Like when somebody told me that he didn't have a Twitter anymore and stuff like that, but I don't know how to say this, and I don't want to come off the wrong way. But that is one of the things that I was considering when he wanted to be like a seaside hang around. And I don't bring in OOC stuff into it, but it's like, you know, the guy, you know, Nico has been having problems and stuff like that, and he's trying to get his stream better and shit like that. And I know that there's a few people from like the seaside community, from my community, that enjoy his role play.
Yeah,
and they showed him they showed him support, right? So, but the thing is, the way I play Benji's, I really just like go with how I feel when I log on, correct?
Yeah.
And a part of me just didn't want to make him a hang around because I didn't want to push him away from my community if I ended up kicking him out. Do you get me? Because I don't hang around on Benji, right? If I remove somebody from my gang, I don't talk to them anymore, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And I didn't want to do that to the character, bro. And I don't know if people understand that. It's like him not being in Seaside technically kept him closer to me without him ever getting, like, you know, possibility of being harmed. Does that make sense?
No, I get what you're saying. No, 100%.
Like I rather keep him at this distance, you know, arm's
like
length. You know,
same can go when you find somebody in a like. I've had people that I met and where it's like, okay, I'd rather keep you in this situation, like, or not keep you, like, I'd rather keep me and you in this situation than to not go any further because I don't want to risk losing you. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. And it's a very real
sometimes
thing.
People don't like
NoPixel,
that,
bro.
People do not like that. Like,
yeah, you're right. Absolutely.
You know, I'll be honest. I'll dial in on something. I was talking to somebody recently.
Okay.
You know, and you know, just kind of took some time and kind of realized that like I'm not ready for what I thought I was ready for, as in regards to like, you know, kind of relationship and shit. And you know, like
Wait, you talking about IRL?
Yeah, IRL. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was confused for a second. I was like, what?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
But like, it goes to like what you were saying, like OOC wise, like you know, I mean, even
Yeah, that's
like,
the same mentality, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I just didn't want to keep somebody. How can I explain this? I noticed that I thought I was ready for something that I clearly wasn't ready for. And I still got a lot on my plate that I got to figure out. But me also wanting a relationship, I'm not ready for one, unfortunately. It is what it is.
Of course not. Of course
yeah,
not.
I just have a lot that I have to do. And honestly, it's not fair to the other person, bro. It's really not. And that was the thing that I was like trying to, you know, bring up a lot in those conversations, that like, bro, I just don't want to keep you around, and like I don't want to like lead you on type thing, you know what I mean? Like that was just a big thing for me, dude. So I feel that with what you're saying, because it's like you don't want to lead somebody on, like that's hard, as a hang around. Okay, like it's hard because like you genuinely like this person, but maybe you can't give them the full thing that they want, right? Like you can't give them the full thing that they want, and it's like it's only hurting them in the end, because then, you know, they're getting invested and then you're invested in, it's like the whole fucking thing, dude. So I feel you with what you're saying on that. And I think it even goes deeper than role play in this situation, right? It's like,
absolutely. No, I mean, think
bro,
that's when
it's like it's a part of the brand, you know? Like if you have somebody who's it's kind of what we do with Redline, right? If you have somebody that's a hang around with us, eventually they either come in or they don't. And it's a little complicated, you know, because when they come in, it's like, you know, they're part of that brand now, you know, like they're part of Redline. This is a huge fucking thing. So I get with what you're saying, dude. Sorry, this combo is kind of all over the place, but
no. I think that's just, I don't know, man. Like, I think everybody's growing in their own way, and I think, like, you know, you, like what you said, you know, you had your problems IRL, you had a fiance and whatnot, and I think it's a tough step to take, but I think it's a necessary one where you can ultimately become very happy in the future, right?
Yeah.
You're finally recognizing that, hey, I can't just be go because I feel like it. Because
and it's just not fair to the other person, dude. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like, I think that's just the way you want to go about it, man. That just signifies that your Playboy era is over.
Bro, do not have the time, bro. Do not have the time for that.
Yeah, I don't know. That sounds like that's how I ended up marrying my wife a couple of years ago, man. So, how old are you, Tony?
25.
25. Oh, guys.
I know I'm getting old, man.
If you're single, this is the time, boys. He's approaching it, guys.
No.
I'm joking,
shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Lysium, I received mass DMs from single women tonight.
Oh my God.
It is all your fault.
Stop. Oh, dude. Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. Oh, so sad for Tony, guys. Such an available bachelor. My God.
So sad, dude.
My God.
My life is so terrible.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's going back to the Dougie topic. I think, OOC, you just try to take care of people so much. And I feel like, I don't know, Tony. I try my best OOC for like everybody that I role play with.
Of course.
Like, I don't take it into consideration because it just ruins role play sometimes.
Yeah, it does. It can.
But they're like special circumstances. I just don't know, bro. I just feel like it's so hard, man. I try my best every day, but at the end of the day, I'm working with what I got, and you know, I'm trying to make the best out of it for everybody that's involved.
I mean,
I don't know.
Like, I don't know. This might be like, I don't know.
Jesus, chat is.
I don't know because I haven't messaged
in game.
him.
What the fuck?
I haven't messaged him, and I really should just reach out to him actually.
Yeah, I think we should.
I just hope he's okay.
Yeah,
I just hope he's okay, man. Because like, obviously, like he left the Redline Discord.
The
Like,
Twitter thing is a bit
yeah,
worrying.
the
stuff
Twitter
like that,
thing
yeah.
too. Like, I just want to make sure he's okay, man. So I think we should definitely reach out to him.
Yeah, I think this is the
I
point.
just hope
I
he's
think
okay overall. You know,
I feel like chat has to remember something. It's like, it's not that we didn't want to do this immediately, but then there's a point, like, if you start doing this all the time, you do it for everyone, then it becomes stupid, you know?
what do you mean?
Does that make sense? Like, if you end up doing it for everybody that you meet and you're worried about them in roleplay, then it just ruins everything, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean, sometimes you want to keep shit
But
like
this is
in
a-
game. Yeah, I 100% understand what you're saying, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to make sense in character, of course. Yeah, because I was like kind of shocked. I'm like, damn, like the fuck, like what the fuck happened? You know, like really understand kind of what happened here, but it is what it is. We'll see. Yeah, dude. Damn, we've been going for almost 2 hours, man. I've been loving it, dude. They're always so good.
Well, how long do your podcast normally go for?
Dude, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I just kind of let them go for as long as I want. But, like, I definitely should make them more strict.
What's the longest one so far?
4 hours.
4 hours? With who?
Blau.
Blah, what the? Oh, my God. That's just clean boy stories.
Yeah, that was one of
nonstop.
my favorite. Yeah. It was so much fun. But,
Okay, I think... I don't know, man. There's so much to talk about. Like, I could go for a long time as well.
I'm down to do... we could always do a fucking part 2 if you want.
No, it's up to you, man.
I'm down.
If people enjoy it and whatnot. I feel like... I don't know. There's so many things to talk about, but I'm having this problem right now where there's a lot of things on my mind, Tony, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the right thing to talk about, man. It just stresses me out all the time, but fuck.
I mean, hey... do it on stream. We can do it off stream, bro. You tell me, man. We're here. If you want to talk about it on stream, I mean, the room's yours, bro. I mean, you can air it out, dog. I mean, people are here to listen. I'm here to listen. So it's that's the whole point of this OOC stuff, man. It's the shit that's like behind the scenes, you know? Like, that's a reason why I started this. It was supposed to be a place for people to come on and like get out of their like element of like their character and to like for the community to really like be in touch with their streamer, right? Because a lot of people that they tune into the stream, they see what you're doing, they don't know the back end, most of the time, and it's a little hard sometimes,
I like how somebody said, even though it's super parasocial, I have a parasocial moment I can talk to you about.
Okay.
I bet Tony doesn't remember one of the first times I interacted with him as Benji.
Oh, no way.
And
I don't.
This was during that same timeline, the first 6 months of NoPixel. And what do you call this? It was I met Tony Caplione.
Oh, Anthony Caplione, my cop character?
Yeah, exactly. And you were going around as a bad cop.
As bad cop?
Yeah, you were calling yourself Bad Cop, and you just met me in front of the Haywick
clothing
store
at the time.
And then I was just going around. I was literally like doing sanitation or whatever you could be doing in front of like the taxi rank or something, right?
Yep.
And it was a 15-minute conversation. I was like, oh my God, finally somebody wants to role play and do something different. And chat, it's so sad because Tony Caplione never called back, bro. He never called back. But you want to know what a parasocial thing is, chat? You can still end up on the AnthonyZ podcast 2 years later.
Oh my God, dude. Hey, bro. Oh, dude. It's so funny, man. I'm happy, dude.
It's such a trip too, because when I was role playing on Benji during those early days, there were a lot of people that were like, I'm not trying to insult anybody because we all have those moments. They were like monotone, you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
and then I met this
monotone?
guy. No, like the people that I was talking to in that space, and then suddenly somebody, I'm bad cop, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? What's this guy doing? You know what I mean?
A little standing out, a little standing.
Yeah,
out.
exactly. That's funny as hell. That's funny as fuck, just rolled with it.
That's right, man. Oh, dude, it's been a good time, man. I want to do these podcasts in person with GTRP streamers, but it's so hard because everybody lives across the world, dude.
Yeah, but I don't think. I'm probably the roughest time zone. I think everybody else should be okay.
Yeah, I will say you were the earliest podcast I've ever done in my life, and I was so, dude. Oh my god, I had so much anxiety the night before, bro. Like last night, like
which one? Why?
last night, because I didn't think I was gonna wake up.
That's how I feel too. When I don't wake up
I
with
was
my
like,
son,
dude,
like,
I'm not gonna wake up,
sleep.
dog. Like I'm literally gonna wake up at fucking 8:40, and I'm gonna have 20 minutes to fucking get my ass up, brush my teeth, shower, fucking, get a coffee, start my stream, come on here before the fucking thing. I was thinking I would start my stream with a podcast today, dude.
Honestly, so many people don't give that enough credit, bro. They think that, like, it goes back to what you were saying earlier, right? That we're just playing games, whatever like that.
Right.
The guys, if you only knew, even at like 100 viewers, 200 viewers, the amount of stress that you feel, like the performance anxiety, the scheduling and everything like that, it's so stressful.
Oh, bro, still to this day, I get fucking.
Oh man,
I mean, like, it's definitely gotten easier, of course, but like,
yeah,
even when I hit that
yeah.
start stream button and then let the music play and then come in and it's like, yo, what's up, guys? Good morning, and then it's like, okay, what do I say now? Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Who types the chat?
Bro,
oh, yo, what's up? Good morning, and then it's like a little scary in the beginning,
I'm the kind of guy that's like, if I start my stream and I don't get like 10 subs, bro, I'm like, fuck, I failed. It's over. God damn it, dream is over, guys. I'm going back to work. I'm going back to my job. Fuck, I'm fucked. I'm just full of panicking.
Oh, dude. I'll make sure I gift you 10 subs every stream now. You're not feeling like that. Just buy you a drink, all right?
Don't worry. The subs always come in, but like, you just...
No,
it's just that anxiety, bro. Like, you want to perform. You don't want to let anybody down.
Well, because you want to... Yeah.
Do you? Oh, okay. That's a good question. Hey, by the way, if you need me to like fuck off,
dude, we're literally we're chilling. I think after you, I'm actually gonna. I might take the day off and I might just go walk
reflect.
Around.
I
gotta do a lot of reflecting over here.
Was it that sad talking to me, Tony? God
no,
damn.
It wasn't sad talking to you, man. I just got other things going on.
Do you get some DMs on Twitter or something from some girls? Like, you gotta review that.
No. Shut the fuck up.
I think what you would like this whole anxiety thing, right?
Right.
The biggest thing, like I don't know if you feel this way because you got red line and stuff like that. Bro, my biggest anxiety inducing factor is that creating something like Seaside, right? And I'm the main streamer that I'm trying to make sure that people watch all my other people and stuff like that. Bro, it's so hard, man. Like, when I don't do well, I feel like I'm letting the whole goddamn world down, dude. Does that make sense? Am I crazy?
No, you're not crazy. I think that's a natural thought, bro. I mean, it's all different. Everything. Listen, man, I've talked to a lot of fucking people. I mean, I've talked to people who are fucking 20 times the size of me. I've talked to fucking multi-millionaires that I've met out here. Like, just so many different like leader roles or like people who own companies. And what I mean by that is like, dude, you could have the guy who has nothing, and you can have the guy who has everything, and they both they will both feel like at some point that they are just not, everybody has a bad day, man. It's literally just, it's not crazy at all. It's actually very normal, and being a leader in things as well just makes it even more stressful. Because, I mean, you're with the red line shit. Like, if I don't get on and like keep things active, then like why would the other guys want to get on and keep things active? Like, you have to lead things and be responsible for what you've built. And sometimes that can be hard, because if you're having a bad day, then you can't maybe perform at your best. But what I'm trying to say is like, no matter what level you are at your life or wherever you are, everybody goes through that. So don't ever feel that it's like, it's not crazy to feel that way, bro. That's a very natural thing, and the anxiety will eat you the fuck up about it. But yeah. I mean,
it's so hard to get through it, bro.
Yeah, no, it's really hard. I mean, sometimes you can just, sometimes it's a 10-minute thing, sometimes it's a fucking whole day thing, sometimes a month, maybe a couple months. Like, it's just a part of it all. But what always helps for me is one, not being alone. Because when I'm alone, I get really, really like just fucking upset.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hate being alone.
Absolutely.
I found that out recently.
I can't do that. I can't do that personally. Like I'm just happy I'm with like my family and stuff. If I wasn't, bro, like you just be starting to play Drake songs and getting your feels for no reason.
Why are you calling me out, bro?
But you do that? Damn.
I mean, some nights, occasionally on Fridays.
On the Friday nights, the day before my break day.
But that's where it comes in though. It's like fucking. I hate being alone, but I also don't have the time for a fucking relationship, and it's just fucking. It's a double-edged sword, and it fucking blows, dude. Fucking sucks ass, man. Because it's like, I want to be the best at what I do. I want to like keep grinding. I want to keep doing all this crazy shit and like keep growing and moving forward and not moving back and just grinding my ass off. But then it's like at the end of the day, it's like, oh fuck, I'm alone. Wait, shit, I don't want to be alone. It's like fuck. But then it's it's a work-life balance. I gotta figure it out, man.
That is very true. That is very true. But like speaking of grinds and stuff like that, right? Like what is your goal? Like when would you say like this shit is on autopilot now? Or is that never gonna be a thing for you think? Like, is there like a goal?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah, it's like, are you like, is it 5K when you click start stream? Is it 10K? Is it subs? Like, what is it for you?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I mean, growing up, my dad was always like, just always, hustling and working. Like my dad like literally never stopped. So maybe that's like something that I get from him, that like, seeing my dad always hustle and do things makes me feel like I always got to do that. Because realistically, I could just fucking like, chill for a while and be totally fine and be good. But like, nothing lasts. Like, that won't last me forever. Like, I can't retire. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Absolutely.
And I don't want to retire, bro. What the fuck would like, it'd be boring. I genuinely just love, I love the grind at times, but I also hate it, It's just, it's in the way of things. But I think with what you're saying, I don't know what the end goal is, bro. I don't know. I think the way I look at it is being able to, I think the end goal for me is like maybe to be able to still do what I do every single day and enjoy it and have a comfortable life. I think that's really all that matters, is to be able to do this as long as I want.
I kind of agree too, yeah.
Yeah, be able to do this as long as I want and be able to enjoy certain parts of my life that, I get to
I don't want to, I love doing this, bro. I love it. I love like doing the IRL streams and all that stuff. It's great, man.
That's a good
It's actually a good time.
It's fun, dude.
TwitchCon was a blast too, man. Are you going to the one this year?
Yeah, I'm going to Vegas, 100%.
Oh hell yeah! Okay,
I'll be going to the one overseas too.
Paris.
Yeah, I just filled out my passport thing, so I gotta send that off. But yeah.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, Vegas is gonna be. It's gonna be a good time. I can't wait for that, dude.
I'm excited for that as well. Finally get to see the casinos over there, Let's see how much I get robbed.
Dude, it's fucking dope, man. It's sick. I love it. I have so much fun, dude. Yeah, Vegas is going to be dangerous for everybody that goes. But
yeah, no. I'm just going to bring a set amount of cash so I don't get lost in the sauce,
Yeah, exactly, dude. Fucking like ATM cards.
Yeah, bro, that's what I do if I ever like travel overseas and there's like some stuff like casinos and stuff like that. I don't bring my ATMs out.
Yeah. No, fuck.
I can add my ATM cards. I just leave them at home, bro. Like not even the credit cards. I bring like one credit card, but that's about it. And you can't even withdraw from it because it gets a little bit crazy.
Another minus 20K. Hell, girl, shut the fuck up.
Wait, you lost 20K at Vegas? No.
What? No. What? You think I would go to Vegas on my birthday and have a whole birthday party and just go absolutely crazy and celebrate my best birthday that What you're telling me, you think I would go to Vegas, right? And be like, I'm going to Vegas. This is the best birthday I'm ever going to have in my life. And then I do a whole crazy club and all this shit. And then I go to the blackjack table and I lose that money? No.
Okay.
What?
How many hands? How many hands? Please don't tell me one.
No way, dude.
Okay. I was about to say that.
I started the trip. I was like, you know what? We're going crazy this trip. Like, I'm bringing this, and then like I'm gonna.
Who did you go with anyway? The Clean Boys?
Yeah, I went with like a lot of the Clean Boys, and like my ex at the time, Britt. I went with her, and
oh no, that's a crazy time, 100%.
Yeah, no, it was fucking insane, dude. It was like I sat down at the blackjack table, and I started with 5, and then the dealer literally hit blackjack probably about like 3 to 4 times.
Oh my god!
And I kept losing by 1 and
Bad
2s pretty much.
beats?
Yeah, imagine like, it's like, oh, got an 18.
No.
Oh, 20. Oh, got 17, 18. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, fucking, got a 11, got a 11. Okay, double down. Nope, 2. And it's like, dude, fuck me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, but I just don't know how to play. I mean, I do know how to play, but maybe I don't because I've lost a lot of money on it. But you know what I do play? That's really fun.
What do you play?
Baccarat.
Oh, bro.
I have not lost in Baccarat.
What?
Dude. Listen.
I play Baccarat. I've go on. I'll tell you the Singapore stories after. Go on.
I went to Atlantic City when I went back to go visit my family when my dad passed, right? And I wanted to take my mom, my grandmother, to a nice dinner. So I take them all to a nice dinner. I pull out like in Atlantic City, it's they have like all these nice restaurants and it's like a casino. It's like a mini Vegas almost, but not really. But there's casinos,
okay.
Same ones that are in Vegas. I pull out like $500. I go to the Baccarat table. I turn like $500 into like, I think it was like close to like 4,000 or some shit. And
not bad.
Yeah, I just remember just handing it to my mom, and my mom almost like fucking crying. But there's been multiple times where I'll walk in, I'll play Baccarat, I'll start with like pretty much like just under like $1,000, and I'll walk away with like $5 to $6 grand.
Damn.
Yeah,
Baccarat's not an easy game too, bro. It's I know how to play it as well, but I'm just saying, like, my luck is not the same for Baccarat.
I mean, you could just say like, I'm lucky,
Baccarat over here. Have you ever been to Singapore?
No, I haven't. No.
Singapore, basically, all the Chinese uncles, right? They play Baccarat, and in Baccarat, you can really look at the cards. You can flip them, you can fold them.
Oh yeah, you
right?
can do so much shit. Yeah.
Over here, bro, they go crazy. They're like, "Chow ni ma, motherfucker!" They throw the cards at the dealer and shit like that. It's crazy over here, man. That's why I don't really. I don't play that shit over here, bro. They crazy, dude.
Yeah,
they just throw the cards. They literally get walked out of the place by bodyguards and stuff like that. By the security.
No, they yell, they go crazy. I mean, dude, like I went with a couple of friends sometimes, and they play Baccarat, like a lot. And I went with a friend, and he was fucking sitting there, just full on, just fucking like almost screaming, and I'm like, he was so pissed about it. Like he's sitting there like bending the card to be like, come on, and like he fucking flips it, and then like fucking like he's like fuck, and he's just like pissed off, and then like I had to tell him to like quiet down, but yeah, dude, they definitely people that I mean that's just gambling in general. People just
it is.
Yeah.
I mean, gambling, if you're gambling with like your salary and stuff, oh, that's a bad beat, bro. That's a bad move.
No, you cannot do that, bro.
You gotta go there like with comfy money,
Yeah, dude.
If you go there with $2,000 and that's what you're comfortable with losing, that's what you should do.
See, my birthday, I didn't do that. So I got it twisted. I chased my losses.
I think that's
I went there with the original money, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna
luck.
have." Yeah, I did. I went there with my original money. I was like, "You know what? Yeah, bro. Like, I'm gonna have a fun ass time. Like, fuck yeah, we're gonna turn this. Like, this is gonna, dude. Let's go. I got so much to work with."
No.
You just bet higher, and when you bet higher, you lose faster. So then I'm like,
You
like,
probably
all right,
thought you were
fuck
gonna
it,
pay
like,
for.
yeah.
You probably thought you were gonna pay for the whole like birthday expenses by
whole
winning the
shit.
gamba, right? Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. I'm like, I'll pay for this whole shit. Like, pull out another fucking. Let me put it blackjack real quick. Let me just win it back. We'll be good to go. You know, easy clap. Nope. That's not how it works. It's not how it works, my guy.
Yeah. Stuff is so expensive there, Tony. Like the TwitchCon when I went there, it was so expensive. Do you know about the story about when
you probably spent like $8,000?
Bro, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, way more than that, bro. $8,000 was my ticket going there, man.
What? Wait,
yeah,
what?
Bro, it's like a 30-hour flight.
What the fuck?
It was a 30-hour flight, bro. It's not cheap, man.
Holy shit! One way?
Flight?
No way.
Both.
It's one way, right? Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, two-way. Return, bro.
Yeah.
Everything was so expensive. I think the first night when I met Ray C. Do you know how much we spent for dinner? Oh, bro, that was wild. I did not expect that, man. We were sitting down, okay? Oh, you know, some streamers there, Trav was there and shit as well. We were sitting down. And it was like, and then Ray was just saying stuff like, yeah, no problem. I got you guys. No problem, everybody.
Yeah, Ray being the chatty is. Yeah.
You know, and then he looks at the bill. He looks at me. He goes, "We're splitting this, right?" Like, yeah, of course we are.
Right. Wait, you're telling me he was like, "Yo, bro, I got it," and then looked at it and was like, "Yo." Oh no.
I mean, like,
dude.
it was shocking to me too. I didn't want him to pay that alone. Because
Well, yeah, I mean,
crazy,
he's probably thinking
bro.
it's going to be like a certain amount, and then obviously, it's
Yeah,
not. How much was it?
it was fucking. It was about 2K plus, bro.
God damn, boy, how many people?
2K plus, and it was quite a few people. It was like maybe 10.
Oh,
but
so it's like $100 a person almost. Hold on, wait, what? 10 people?
No, $200 a person.
Oh,
Man.
200. Yeah, my bad. I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking 1K.
And there was somebody like, do you know OTB? Bodhi?
Yeah.
Bodhi was eating a fucking potato, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody expected it to be that expensive, and I was like, "What the fuck is this bill, dude?" And then Trav chips in as well. Trav like throws like $300 or something like that, and I'm like, "Yo, like this is crazy!" Like, and then from that point on, I never said I was gonna pay for anybody. I was just like, "Yeah, we're splitting, guys. We're definitely splitting this bill," you know. Dude, it was crazy, man.
I've had some expensive dinners, my guy.
Oh no, I've seen your Twitter pictures, AnthonyZ. They look very expensive. My goodness, the Wagyu on
I got it. People ask me where all my money goes. I tell them it's like 2 things: watches and dinners, and that's it.
Watches, man. Oh my goodness, they're all over my TikTok.
Yeah.
Are you like a collector or?
Yeah, I collect. But honestly, like
I know you had a rollie on when we were at TwitchCon, but I don't know like what else is in your collection.
I have a couple different ones. But honestly, like I'm kind of at the point where I'm like
happy already.
I love these watches, I do, but then I look at it realistically, and I'm like, hey, that watch right there is like, I never wear it. Why do I have it? Okay, what else could I be doing with that instead of having it just sit there? You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, if I'm not wearing it, then it's kind of irresponsible to have it just sitting there. So, but it's a thing is like they hold their value really well, and they do go up in price. So it's like kind of an investment. But it is
an investment. There are definitely some watches that are proper investment, but I mean, like, as long as it's appreciating, instead of depreciating, I think it's good.
Yeah, man,
it's good though.
Yeah, no, exactly. If they ever get below that point, then it's just kind of like, all right, never mind. But I mean, for right now, it doesn't hurt having them. And I love the watches I do, but I'm just kind of realizing like, okay, maybe I don't need this anymore. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, they're cool, man. But Dude, I just want to say thanks for coming on today, man. It's been a good
No
ass fucking
problem,
time,
bro. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I've had fun, man.
Yeah, let's get a part 2 in the future, dude. And just thanks so much, bro. I appreciate it.
No problem. I appreciate it. It's been fun. And part 2, whatever you want to do, I'm always open. Just hit me up, okay? Thank you so much to you and your community, man. Always positive.
No problem.
I do want to say, like, no matter what has happened, like, there are so few streamers, Anthony, that like when things don't go your direction in roleplay and stuff like that, your community has been always one of the good ones. Like if I do something against you, if
bro.
like I don't agree with what you're doing, or I'm doing something that hurts your character, something like that. Whether it's small or big, you guys, I never get any bullshit from your people, man.
Communities, man. They're
yeah,
both
never,
amazing,
never.
Bro.
There are some people. I'll be honest with you. You cannot say a bad word about their favorite character,
No.
But you guys, like, the worst that I get is somebody will giggle because Duckers is gonna be mad,
Yeah.
And I really appreciate it, man. Always open to anything OOC. Just hit me up if you got anything going. All right.
Will do, bro. Much love, man.
Appreciate you, man. Much love. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Right.
You. Appreciate
Chat,
all of
make
you.
sure
Bye-bye.
you guys go show them some love, man. I'll see you later, Lysium. Have a good night.
See you later,
bro.
bro. Good night.
Dude.